Welcome to another segment of Meet Us Here. Today I'm going to talk about the #1 selling item in the meat department. Of course, it's ground beef. Here we have 3 different varieties of ground beef, and I want to talk about them briefly. First of all, we have what's called ground sirloin. The ground sirloin itself consists of only between 10 and 5% fat. So it's the high ratio of lean meat inside here. This is good for lasagnas, tacos. You have a very little amount of grease coming out. So this is a really good value for that. Next we have ground chuck. That is either between 15 and 19% fat. Has a little bit more fat, but it doesn't all shrink out as much. A lot of your meatloafs, burgers stay nice and juicy. It's good for that. Thirdly, we have ground beef. The regular ground beef you can use for hamburgers, for meatloafs. It's a little bit more greasier. The ratio for the meat to fat ratio is 73-27, could be 75-25. Okay. Sometimes if you buy this and use that for hamburgers, you're going to see a large flare up because of the amount of grease that's in there. So you're almost better to go into the ground chuck area for that. Of these 3 are the most popular in the meat department, the highest sales. Like something of a variance of that, like during Super Bowl time, is chili. Now it's a coarser ground, so it's a little bit different than the fine grind ground meats that we have. It's a little coarser ground, and you use that. It's almost like a fine beef stew, but it's a little bit coarser. Great for chili, great for those kind of dishes you want to make. Now there's a big difference between the ground meats you get at different places. Some places the ground meats are gas flushed. Now the gas flushed packages consist of carbon monoxide. In the United States, outside in Europe, they don't allow carbon monoxide, they have carbon dioxide. It does extend the shelf life of the ground meat, but you don't know what the true length of the ground meat is. Usually shelf life for ground meat is 1 day. And you want to use that fresh every single time. The best flavored ground meat you're going to find comes from the hanging beef. All those fats melt together and they combine and makes a great burger, great meatloaf, great for taco salad, whatever you choose. I'm glad you could meet us here. Come again next week.